I'm 28 years old and my net worth just dropped $6,000 last month. And then it bounced right back. Same investments, same strategy, completely different outcome in just a few days. So today I'm breaking down my full $177,000 net worth and why this is exactly how the market tests you. So, what is good, everybody? Thanks for checking out my channel and tuning into this video. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, a real monthly net worth series where I show you guys exactly where my money is, what I'm investing in, and how the number actually moves. So, no fake guru shit, no fluff, just real numbers and how it's working. So, I'm 28, I'm single right now, and the goal is very simple $200,000 net worth by the end of 2026. So, we're documenting the whole journey right here. So if you're trying to build wealth in your 20s, please like and subscribe. Let's get right into it. Number one, my net worth breakdown. So just a quick reminder, your net worth is what you own minus what you owe. So here's where I'm sitting at right now. With my investment portfolio, it's at about 144K, and I think it's already gone up today by the time I'm making this, but that's fine for right now. So that's my brokerage, my 401K, my Roth IRA, HSA, everything all combined. And this is really the engine. This is the core of what is actually going to build your wealth and what's building mine. And then moving on, my high yield savings account through Capital One has about $13,000 in it. That's my emergency fund. It's about, 7, 8 months of expenses. And then my checking savings account, which is just day-to-day life, is at about 3,500. I usually have a little bit less in there because I'm covering all my bills, but that's fine for right now. And then my Bitcoin has about $2,300. I think I'm down like 1,000 in that, but that's just a small position and I'm just holding and buying in there. And then for miscellaneous, I see a lot of people count a lot of different stuff, so I didn't want to go too into that. So it might be a little bit more than what I'm saying, but this is fine for now. I put that at about 15K with my car, PC equipment, and all the electronics I have in my apartment, which is definitely a lot. And, quick life update, I just got into a car accident this past month. And, that's probably going to bring the value of my car down. So I did, you know, adjust that for that, but that wasn't my fault. Everything's covered by the other guy's insurance, so I'm gonna have to get a whole new door, but that's fine. And that's why you have cash. It didn't stress me out financially at all because I knew it was going to be covered. And then for what I owe, I have no high interest debt, no student loans, nothing, no credit card balances at all. So my total net worth right now, clocking in at this video, is at $177,000. Number two, the drop, the bounce, and the recovery. So this is the part that really matters when you look at investing as a whole, or if you're starting just as a new beginner. So about a week ago, my net worth was sitting around $178,000, only $1,000 more than what I said it was. And then the market dipped and, it started to drop really fast, as you guys know. And at one point, I was literally down about $6,000, sitting closer to like $172,000. And, keep in mind, I was still investing during all of this. Like I said in my last video, I just kept on buying. So I just kept on investing my same 1 to 3K, the same that I can do every single month. It might be in slower, smaller payments, but I still aim around 1,000 to 3,000 every month. And then the actual market drop was even bigger than it looked, honestly. And then the part that most people miss with this is that over the past few days, like if you're not looking or, you just like to look at it every once in a while, you'll see that the market bounced back over these last couple days. They had a couple, like 2 or 3 good days. And just like that, I'm sitting back at $177,000, down only like 1,000 overall. So really nothing has changed and it already recovered. So it's the same person, same accounts, just a completely different week. That's why you just have to keep investing through all of it and stay consistent. Number three, the lesson. And this is what I want you guys to understand. This is the game. Your net worth is going to swing thousands of dollars in days, sometimes hours, depending on what's happening with our country and the world. But if you panic during the drop, you lose. If you stay consistent, you will win over time. So nothing changed about my strategy during that dip. I didn't sell. I did not hesitate at all. If anything, I leaned in and I kept buying, like I keep saying, because those are the moments that actually matter and are going to build wealth throughout your future. Number four, what I'm invested in. So let me show you guys exactly where my money is sitting right now. I keep this extremely simple. FXAIX is the ticker that I use. It's the S&P 500 index fund, and this is the core. It's 500 of the biggest US companies. This is literally Fidelity's, which I use. It's Fidelity's, version of VOO. So it's the same thing. It's going to mirror the same companies. And then I also use FSPSX, which is an international index fund, which gives me some global exposure outside of the US. So I do like an 80-20 split and it works out really well. So that is it. I'm not stock picking, no options, no trading. Unlike these day traders that you see on TikTok or Reels, these guys are making more money off of you guys buying their subscriptions. They're not even day trading anymore. They're just giving out advice. So, this is just consistent index fund investing. It's very boring, but it works. Number five, my investing plan. So, my goal for 2026, as I've said before, is to invest at least 20 grand this year. So, I'm typically investing between 1 to 3K per month, depending on the month and what I have going on. But I try to keep my expenses extremely low. So, no matter what the market is doing, I'm investing. Up, down, left, right, it does not matter. So, Q1 is done right now, and I'm on track and projecting that. But I'm hoping to get, 25 to 30 grand. And especially if some of my side hustles start scaling, I could possibly do more. Number six, my spending and my habits. So, on the lifestyle side, I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty frugal and I like to keep my expenses really low. But the biggest one I can think of, really, and it's going to be the same with everybody, is my rent. It eats about like 1450 a month, with utilities, so around 1500. And that's my biggest expense by far. So, I try to just focus on what I can control. If you're living with roommates or you live at home, that's great. You're able to save a lot more. So, definitely think about that one. A big one with me, which I really can control, is meal prepping. So I'm cooking most of my meals at home, probably 5, 6 days a week, 2, 3 meals a day. And that's easily saving me hundreds of dollars a month. And just think about it, guys, or friends that you have or family members that are eating out every single day. That is so much money going to waste, and it's just not good for your health overall. So that is one thing that I love that I'm on top of, and I'm tightening up, every single week. And then one more thing that I got to focus on is just random Amazon spending. And I try to give myself a little bit of credit because I'm not doing a lot, but it's just those small purchases add up fast. And a lot of the stuff is just sitting around in my apartment, anyways. I mean, sometimes you need a new book to read or you need something new for the gym, but it does add up fast. So those are my focuses going into April. So, lastly, to close things out, let's see where we're at. I dropped about 6K over the last couple weeks, bounced back, sitting at $177,000. It's a lot more now because I'm pretty sure we had another good day today. And my next stop is going to be 200K by the end of 2026. And we're documenting the entire journey on my channel here. So, if you guys are on your own path, subscribe and follow along. And, I want to know, what is your net worth goal for 2026, or what's something that you want to improve on? Drop it below, guys. I read every comment and I respond to everybody. And as always, thank you guys again for watching. If you're trying to build wealth and level up in your 20s into your 30s, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.